Like digital dentistry, why did you feel like it was appropriate to dive into that, or what was the driving force there to make sure that you had the newest technologies on the market?
A couple things. One is control. I have a thing about being able to control every aspect of what I do, and so it just allows me to do everything better and be able to delegate something that I can delegate and know that it's being done right. So in scanning, for example, like the scanner will tell you, so I can delegate a scan to anybody in the office because everyone's trained on it, and still have a scan that is of high quality without me having to do it, which is the ultimate control. The other thing is that I'm very visual, so are a lot of our patients, and people buy based on emotion, not logic. So if you're showing them something as opposed to telling them, there's way more value in that. So if I can show them, even through a simple scan, how messed up they are, that's more powerful than a conversation or a big treatment plan or a bunch of x-rays. For me, it just allows me to get to the proper treatment plan, case presentation, without having to justify it. I feel like everything we use, all the tools build on each other, right? So they all support each other. So you can't just do one without the other. I feel like every time we add a piece of technology, it makes everything else better. So it all works together, unified. What the difference between digital and non-digital editions, right? Because there's things we do or we add that can be not so visible by the patient. But the reality is that I can improve my knowledge in many ways and the patient doesn't even see it. But this they see. And I've always placed a lot of value on how the patients perceive us, right? Because if the patient trusts me, if the patient knows that I have their best interest at heart, that I can do something that I'm talking about and it meets their needs and wants, their deep desires, whatever that pain they're trying to eliminate or solve, then ultimately we all win, right? I'm going to end up being able to influence them to do better dentistry, but they're also going to want to run to that. It's an easier process. I'm not pulling them towards something, they're pushing themselves towards what I'm offering. Visual is key to getting them to see that there's so much more value over here than where they were, right? Or they were told by other dentists. I get a lot of my patients come as a second opinion, right? I've been to 2 or 3 different dentists and they told me this, and I'm like, well, let me tell you, you're not gonna like what I have to say, because I'm gonna tell you that you need way more than that, not way less than that. Because a lot of people think that, if one dentist says X and another one says Y and another one says Z, then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna try and, either come somewhere in between or come in lower so, they'll like me more, right? That's how we all do second, third opinions. A lot of dentists will go, oh, I can do it better than that. I can give you a better price, or maybe you don't need that one tooth done. We can kind of do it slowly. Hell no. What that allows me to do is say, okay, well, Dr. So-and-so said this and Dr. So-and-so said that. I'm telling you right now, you need more, not less. And now it's like, what do you do? Who do you believe, right? Do you believe the person that just told them something by looking at an x-ray, which patients don't really know how to read? Or are they going to value somebody with supporting evidence that is very visual and it's easy to understand? So most of these patients that come in thinking that I'm going to say to them they need less actually end up doing more, because I can support what I'm talking about with these visual tools, right? Yep.